agents that done moved in my uncle's house and stuff, try to get him to change his password because I done caught on. You know, they didn't caught on to the situation of, I guess, being told by their handlers that I done recorded their license plates and recorded their car. You know what I'm saying? So they try to make him change his Wi-Fi password. So I caught him when he was high under the influence, and I talked to him into giving up the password. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much, and he gave me the password. So I'm back up on him right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm back in business right now. You know, as far as the internet, the hotspot goes, but as far as my cell phone bill goes, that's still the usual. You know what I mean? It's still the usual. You know. And he over there looking out the window right now. That's all he do. That's all he do. Is just sit back and they just hide mine, stare from house to house. You know what I mean? They get synthetic telepathy. They hear what you saying and all that, like on some Martian type stuff. And I notice a lot of people around here, by me getting around these people, when I look at the Martians, the Martian cartoons, and you see the little lumps and stuff that they got on their heads and stuff, it's a lot of people up here, or Martians, which you could say not even human, got lumps on their bodies and lumps on their heads and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, peep game, the peep game, the peep game, peep game. You know, but I'd be damned if you're gonna let some CIA, FBI, COINTELPRO agents move in, try to get you to change your password because I'm hip to what they got going on, the tricks they got up their sleeve, and I'm your kinfolk and I'm your family. You're gonna sit back here and let them talk you into changing your password like I'm not gonna get it? Well, all I gotta do is just sit back here and just have your mind, what I'm saying, discombobulated, and sit back here and just run some game on you and you give up the password. Wow. See what I'm saying? Wow. And I ain't gonna be up on here that long. I want to see how long it's gonna take for me to upload this live when I get done with this live. So I'm just doing a quick little test real quick. So I'm back on this hot spot. Since, like I said, they got him to change his password. I'm gonna let the little agents come through, the non-subs come through. 'Cause I know they got me through the algorithm. Let them represent 28 people live up in the thing right now. You know. This might seem like paradise and all that shit until you hit the main road to go into town. 46 people live. Wow. Never had that many people. You know what I'm saying? Never had that many people tapped in. Until I hit Virginia Road and I hit in town, then it's a different story. But like I said, this is all family right here. Family right here. Family right here. All these three little houses right here is family. All that's new right here. You know what I mean? This house right here is new. They just built that not too long ago. They still working on that. They got the little John Deere equipment over there. You can see the John Deere tractor if you look real close. And all that. But all these people, like I said, they connected with the United Nations, connected with the FBI, the CIA, and then they sit back here and they move to these country little areas, these towns and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they can sit back here and send out their little orchestrated tactic hits and shit. And I'm not making it up. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. There we go right here. So what I'm saying? Flying right in my direction too. Flying right in my direction. Wow. Flying right in my direction. Yeah, but of course, like I said, the game stalking ain't gonna never stop as long as you living, and it's a target with a high frequency value that's against the government. You know what I'm saying? Line ass ways, and this is what you get. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of dumb, decrepit ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Low IQ, all formed together. That's Masons and Eastern Stars that can't think for themselves, can't move on their own, can't do nothing on their own. They all got to team up. come together with their little cell phones and all that shit. Like I said, synthetic telepathy to go against you and your family. And that's what you get. You know what I mean? That's what you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. What the light said, man. All these agents tapping in and all that. All these federal informants tapping into my live. What the light said. I'm telling you, you don't like up, you're a federal informant. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple. You ain't got to tune in. You ain't got to tune in without liking. You ain't even got to comment. Just like up. If you're non-fed, if you're not a COINTELPRO, DARPA agent, like up. You know, that's all I'm saying. But if you are, of course the lights are not going to go up like they're not going up now. You know, it's funny how the algorithm could send the videos of targeted individuals of people that's getting heavy, community surveillance throughout all the fake motherfuckers, and you see that they don't like up. And it's only a certain amount of percentage of real motherfuckers that like up. Wow. I tell y'all, boy. 7 minutes in, 50 some people tune in, 14 people now, 40 some people tune in, and still one like. The truth hurts. Then you got that little psyops that just happened, you know what I'm saying, within the White House and stuff, you know what I mean? Folks shooting at the president, but you still got people sitting at the darn tables, right? Looking around like, what's going on? Where, I thought everybody was going to be ducking and dodging, getting up on the tables. So you still got people sitting in their chairs, like they still, you know what I'm saying, ready to eat or ready to listen to the message or whatever the hell that's going on. See what I'm saying? But what do I know, right? Like I said, when you're a high value target, just as me and myself, the government will infiltrate the communities, the cities, turn them out, turn them inside out with a bunch of dumb fucks. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me how do I know. You know what I'm saying? Just know that I know. And they will have these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, with similarities based upon your family members, based upon ops, enemies from the past, lookalikes, clones, and all that shit placed in position to fuck with you, to make it even more harder for you to make your money, to survive, to pay your bills. And I could show y'all. The proof, like I showed y'all down there in Columbus, Georgia, And it's funny because they said on the news that dementia, the highest case of dementia is in Georgia. The highest cases of dementia is in Georgia because they got so many motherfuckers on drugs, these man-made drugs and stuff, messing with people's brains and minds and Xanax and stuff that cause dementia. Wow. The highest cases of dementia comes from Georgia. Damn, that's crazy. They came out here, put these houses, with trailer homes or whatever, little mobile homes or whatever out here in the country. The government, they had all these little dumb fuck little family, look experimental little minion families, you know what I'm saying, Martian, mutilated ass families, you know what I'm saying, move out here amongst my family so they could target my family in the midst of trying to seek our ideas, our benefits and all that. Bunch of narcissists. And I'm a walking testimony, you know what I'm saying? That's why they created me. So I can sit back here and solve the new world order. Give me how they name me so I can solve all this shit and put all this shit together, you know what I'm saying? Like a math equation. And I'm solving this shit as every day goes by in life. You know what I mean? Solving it. 10 minutes in, 2 likes, 4 people see. This is my average little viewers right here. 4 to 10 viewers and shit, not 40 some, 50 some, you know what I mean? They ain't number some damn NPCs, AI robots. That's what I'm talking about, getting them likes up, 3 likes. 3 likes. Appreciate it to all the viewers that are liked up. Got these little hawks and these big ass birds and buzzards and all that shit flying around, you know what I'm saying, looking for food and shit, you know. I just seen some up on I don't know if that was a comment or what, but it just went away. They playing hide your cars and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to hide their cars and shit. Cause they already know, like I said, retaliation is a button. Now they want to sit back here and move around in one car. Don't sit back here and start trying to hide your vehicles and shit. I want to vandalize and fuck with folks linen and, you know, lining and they linen in their clothes and all that shit. Then when they sit back here and start thinking of some shit to come back at you with, you want to start playing hide and go seek with your vehicles. I'm still gonna goddamn, like I said, do what I gotta do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Once I see this shit, I'm still gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. You know what I mean? So let them get the word on that right now for their little handlers. As soon as that motherfucker pull up around this bitch, I'm gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. But they playing hide and go seek. So, you know. I don't know, they tearing down them woods over there. Where the new house is at right here. So they could try to build a new house behind it or what? I don't know, but they doing something over there to the woods. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of red. You know, the chick, the little agent next door, she tried to come in before the first day she moved in. She tried to come in with some stones and give me some little crystals, some little Amy, the purple little stones, the purple crystals and all that. And you know, I'm not really too much into the crystals like that. You know, that's cool and all, but I sat back here once I peaked game, once the energy shifted, the frequency shifted within me and her, and she came out and revealed that she was an agent along with her dude, her man. I threw them motherfuckers away real quick. You know what I'm saying? I only had them for like a day or two and threw them motherfuckers right away. You know what I mean? I don't do that shit. You're not gonna give me some shit in the midst of me knowing what I know anyway. You gotta remember I just came from, what's up, Laura? Appreciate that cash out too. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that cash out. But like I said, you're not giving me no damn no little crystals and stones to try to protect yourself from the energy that I have that's sensing your negative energy that's going to attack your ass, and you trying to save yourself within me by giving me crystals. That shit don't work like that. Because like I said, you dead on my end. Once I peep game and I see that you a gang stalker, and I know that you a gang stalker, and I literally know that, and I feel that from the bottom of my soul, and I'm getting goosebumps off the shit and all that, and all these feelings with that body, man, it's a fucking ass. And like I said, I don't have to kill nobody. You're an individual. You don't have to kill nobody. All you got to do is think the shit. And like I said, they'll sooner or later, know what I'm saying, find their little death traps and all that shit. But then, y'all know how to get down. Y'all know how the game goes. The government got to understand that the CIA, the FBI that's listening right now, they need to understand what I'm saying. And they need to listen close to what the fuck I'm saying. We don't have to goddamn retaliate by killing and putting our hands. They keep on trying to mess with my life and try to log me off. Just looked at the Wi-Fi and it said something about Skynet. So I don't know who got a Skynet up under their Wi-Fi name, but the Wi-Fi, you know what I'm saying, little little usernames and stuff, and somebody got Skynet for their username. So, you know, that explains that too. I need to go ahead and take a screenshot. I don't know if I can I need to screenshot that shit so I can upload it. Somebody got for their Wi-Fi username Skynet for some weird awkward ass reason, right? But guess what though? I know what's up. You know, hopefully this spot right here is straight. I done moved over a little bit. Do what I'm saying? I done moved over a little bit, so it's still going. But as soon as I started drinking the motherfucker, start fucking with my life to prove my right, to prove that I got the power, to prove that I got to say so, to prove that, like I said, these dumb motherfuckers ain't got no authority. You know, prove where the chemtrails at though. Like I said, they had the chemtrails going around at X's. You see what I'm saying? They were just messing on my life. Lauren, they just messing on my live and shit. They just logged me out like 3 or 4 times. I had to tap back in. They just fucking my goddamn live and shit. See what I'm saying? They fucking on my live. As soon as I addressed them, they started tapping, playing with it. dumb motherfuckers. See what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers up here, I'll say about 70%, 80% of the citizens up here, preschool, you know what I'm saying, 6th grade, 7th grade, dropout mind mentality. You know what I mean? Don't know how to hold conversations, don't know how to lead the way. And then, like I said, they want you to lead the way. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Yeah, like I said, you got these agents, these spying ass agents sitting around here, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that's all they know how to do and shit. Chick gonna come out, you know what I'm saying? Act like she's somebody that chicken, you know what I'm saying? See what somebody had, chick in the mail, gonna come right out here, look over here at me and shit, and go back. Cause that's all they know how to do. That's all they train to do. Like I said, hive mind, synthetic telepathy, vandalize, spy, lurk, don't learn shit. Don't learn nothing but sit back here and spy shit. And I be chewing her ass out too, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, you gotta treat them like the piece of shit they are, man. Just because it's a country area, that don't mean these motherfuckers, like I said, they somebodies. These motherfuckers ain't nobodies. They nobodies. I told you they just working for the government. They just working for the government. They working for the government. They just again. Every time I say the government, every time I speak about the government and the organization, they tap me out the live. Wow. And y'all pay very close attention to this live too. Very close attention to this live too. Every time I say the government, FBI, CIA, and I got to connect, y'all pay very, very close to know that I'm not lying about none of this shit that I'm saying. All my usuals, no one speaking facts, no one speaking the truth. And that's that. But like I said, they just sit the little agent, little leprechaun looking agent. They know what I'm saying? You know, that my dad know, that's staying up in the house. She come out here walking around. She gets right here acting like she's checking the mail, but she's sitting back here, synthetic telepathy being told in her mind to see where the fuck I'm at, what I'm doing. And she's supposed to be doing stuff inside the house, but she worrying about what the fuck I'm doing. And that's the shit that they make. That's the shit they try to get you to do to kill these motherfuckers. But like I said, these motherfuckers is dead. You ain't got to kill something that's already dead. These motherfuckers already brain dead. What you got to kill that's already brain dead? They depend on you and your family for information and guidance and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you good, Lauren. You good. I'm just showing a prime example on the line. The reason why, like, when it comes to me working a 9 to 5, when it comes to me trying to pay my cell phone bill, the reason why I can't pay it because the government got my ass hacked and tapped with all this nanotechnology in my body and all this shit, you know, that's going on out here. That's all. This is a prime example live right here of how 50 million chemtrails in the sky. All types of designs and shit. I couldn't even get to that because I had to record real quick so I could be able to upload, you know what I'm saying, real quick. But like I said, they going crazy with the chemtrails. And then they got these cement truck drivers driving around, you know what I'm saying, green shirts, red, you know what I'm saying, little trucks going up and down the street. You know what I mean? But like I said, my family members done moved here, and they put these government, CIA, FBI level motherfuckers saying to move here behind them. They depend on my family to show the way, and for me to supposedly execute these folks. But like I said, I'm not going to touch them because that's what they want me to do. I'm gonna let technology finish the rest, and I'm gonna keep on saying it too. I'm gonna keep on saying it. Man, our people are so damn bad. I'm fucked up from this shit. Yeah, I feel, Lauren. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. But when you know the game, you know the game. You know how it goes. You know, you just got to take what you know and just continue. You know what I'm saying? Continue to keep on going. So you got to take what you know to continue to keep on going. You know, you got to remember this is the country right here. You see it? Y'all see it? So why is motherfuckers coming out? The surveil coming out, looking around this way. You trying to see what's going on, spying, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? that bitch about to get her ass cussed out. She come up here. She come up here one more time. And then went to blabbing off and all that shit. I'm about to cuss her ass out. Just come within my peace of mind and privacy for what this area, for what all this is supposed to represent. Like I said, she's gonna get her ass cussed out. That's all I gotta say. You said it's very hard to see. Very hard to see what? Gang stalking or through my camera? Cause shit, I'm looking right now and it's clear. It's going in and out with blurriness, but I'm saying though, you see. Yeah. In and out. I'm on hotspot, man. Cause she just little H just pulled up next door and shit. She just pulled up, just that word. And soon that sound he pull up. See the program? See the program? You're not supposed to blow cover if you're involved in some shit. You're not supposed to blow cover. That's rule number 1. You blew your cover. So now, like I said, now you used to make it trying to depend on my folks. They help you lead the way. I'm just saying, man, you know, shit they play. I'm saying, nobody get off the thing. Shout out to everybody tuned in. That SG, that know I'm on the target. Not a fake one. So, you know, I'll let y'all.